too. So today, what am I making? It's a breakfast recipe. Yes, the full English breakfast, and I'll be using bread for my full English breakfast recipe. I've got bacon, I've got sausages, I've got mushroom, butter, black pepper, salt, oregano, tomatoes, eggs, baked beans. The only thing missing here for it to be a complete full English breakfast recipe is the blood pudding. Blood pudding is just a kind of sausage that is made from blood, yeah, usually pork blood, and maybe some oatmeal cereals, plenty things mixed together. They'll just make it into sausage, but the most important thing is the blood, so that's why it's called blood pudding. I've had this cooking spray for some time. I never use them, make I use them. So I'll just spray the pan. I'll drop the bacon. I'll just allow the other side brown. So this is fine. Bacon is browned, and so this is good. And the next thing I'll follow it with is my sausages. Okay, so I'll just allow the sausages cook through a bit. And while it's doing that, I'll begin to work with the mushrooms. So just open up the mushroom. So now for the mushroom, I would like to use butter for it. Yeah, so I'll just take butter, a sizzling grate. So I'll just place them. Try not to crowd them so that you can get very beautiful and crisp mushrooms. You realize that I did not put salt in the mushroom, and that's because I do not want so much moisture. So now that I have turned, I will now salt it. So I'll take a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of salt. So I'll open my tomatoes. Let me just make it 4. So I made it 4. And I'm just going to add some black pepper on it. Add some salt on it. And oregano is one herb that goes well. Oregano face down. Now I have to taste this mushroom. It's yum. Buttery yum. This looks good. A big charge. Okay. This looks good. so tomatoes is ready now. I'll take a small pot now. My small pot is just meant to warm the baked beans, because the baked beans we usually buy it canned. So you just need to heat it up a bit. So you can just do it in your microwave if you wish. So heat it up a bit. Okay, so the baked beans is ready. You are not cooking it, you are just warming it. Once you see the first 2-3 steam is okay. All right, so I turn it off now and I set it aside too. This is the fun part. I have this beautiful love-shaped pan. This is what we are going to be using for our eggs. Now, if you don't have cooking spray, you can rub butter, you can rub oil, anything is the same thing, okay? It's just oil, it's nothing, it's oil, okay? I have that, and I have 1 egg. Now all I'm going to do is crack the egg and pour it in here. I'm going to have black pepper. I'm going to have some salt. And I'm going to set it on heat. It's quite small, so it's really not sitting properly. So that's why I have to hold it. Okay, so the egg is set. You can just take a knife to check it out. Another easy style is to cover. You look for something to cover it with to cook that side. So you can flip if you want to. Okay, so as soon as you flip the other side, you can see this other side is cooked. So this egg is ready. But let's just make one more without flipping so that we can have the sunny side up. Okay, so this is ready. Sunny side up, but this looks like a cloudy sun. But nevertheless, we'll go to the next thing now, and that is the bread. Take some butter, just butter face down the bread. All we need to do next is flip the bread for the other side to cook. And I'll butter one more. Our bread is toasted. If you have the electric toaster, you just pop it in, bring it down. When it's ready, it pops out. Okay, you can also use your sandwich maker to toast. So I'm just going to remove the edges. The only reason the edges is removed, just for it to be pretty, you can just remove the edges. Okay. The beauty of this full English breakfast is actually in the plating and the assembling, so we'll start doing that now. Hey foodaholics, yeah, so that part of from the gist. Today we traveled to Hangzhou inside China, and it was really an amazing trip. We had like over 3 hours or 4 hours drive from Suzhou to Hangzhou. So that said, let me quickly read your messages from YouTube. On YouTube, I have Ogechi Maureen. She said, I just watched your program on TV and I was salivating. Thanks for sharing an amazing recipe. We'll sure try it out. Now I'm reading from the back to school cookie I made and the yogurt parfait. People really loved it. And you know, kids are back to school now. You have to keep making their snacks. Yes, you have to keep making their snacks, or you buy if you don't want to make, but it's easier to make. I have Oma Obab. She says, thanks, I enjoyed the video. I'll really try making the cookies, but how can I make my own yogurt from the scratch? And I replied her that I would have to take my time to do how to make your own yogurt video, how to make yogurt on your own. Fola Shadi Ajayi say, wow, so fascinating. Blessing Sunday say, wow, this is so delicious. Joy Nice Rabo say, wow, nice. So I got a lot of wow. So please, if you want to give me some wow too, please go to YouTube, www.youtube.com/user/Gina Ehikodi. Yeah, you just go straight to the page, you see it there. Gina Ehikodi is my YouTube page. So please just drop some wows for me on the channel. So let's quickly go back, finish up the beautiful English breakfast we are making. It's such an amazing recipe, and you know, when you travel a lot, visit various countries, sometimes the full English breakfast is always a lifesaver just before you begin to get in tune with the breakfast of the locals. Okay. take some mushroom, line them straight there. Now this is a very beautiful and loving breakfast to serve to a loved one. It's pretty. Apart from the blood pudding that is not here, every other thing is complete. Now this is really pretty. This is really pretty. I like bacons. And the mushrooms, they are really good too. I cook them in butter, salt, and oregano, black pepper. Really, really good. So wake up next weekend, buy all these things on Friday. Wake up next weekend, make something beautiful for your loved one, and serve breakfast in bed. The tomatoes is juicy, grilled on both sides. I like to soak up some of those juice. Amazing. Our sunny side up egg. I'm feeling like not to touch it. Tastes really good. Tastes really, really good. As I did here, so I don't chop belly full. I beg you, make me watch next week episode. Okay? But I'll still bring another beautiful, beautiful recipe for now. See you next week. Love you so much.